In this game, the scoreboard doesn't always tell the story. Sometimes the climb feels steep, but every week, every rep, every mile, every act of service shows who we really are.
Work is what allows you to make a statement. What are you willing to work for? What are you willing to give? How bad do you want to beat it? Everybody got desires, everybody's got dreams. I know what this team can do. I know because I watch you work. The best of you has to show up. Because that's our standard. That's our expectation. Every single day, that's the objective that you got to live towards. You guys understand that? Yes, sir. Now let's go do it. Go. Eyes up.
Long before the mascot heads, before the lights of college game day, Lee Corso was a Seminole. A defensive back from Miami who came to Florida State to chase a dream and left a legacy that still echoes across decades. As a player, he helped lay the foundation of what this program would become. As a coach and broadcaster, he carried the Seminole spirit everywhere he went. And this fall, he came home. Not as a guest, but as family. Honored by the school where his climb began, surrounded by generations who still see him as one of their own.
I'll tell you a story. In 1953, that's a long time ago, I was a freshman, and I came to Florida State. I was a quarterback, and the first game of the year was in Miami. They kept banging me, bing, bang, bing. I lasted one quarter. That's the last thing I remember seeing the Orange Bowl was being carried off and they knocked me out of the game. That was my first and only memory of Miami, Florida State. And Dick Hauser was a great player. I played varsity as a freshman, and I was a pretty good shortstop. And so one day after practice, Danny, one of the best baseball coach, stopped over football and said, "Come over and see somebody." And I watched this kid hit. He said, how'd you like to be a center fielder? I said, good pick. Dick Hauser took my place as a shortstop for Florida State and had a great career and a great person, by the way. One guy, he made Florida State so proud of him. He was a good guy. He handled life very, very well. Now it's all buildings and buildings, and it's tremendous. The growth of the school is unbelievable. They deserve a lot of the credit for building it and making it a beautiful place.
Wonderful moment, our dear friend Lee Corso, the Sunshine Scooter back in the early days of this program. A two-way star, quarterback and defensive back, being presented with a replica of his old number 20 jersey.
Yeah, great to see him back. Great to see the reception from the fans. They don't get a chance to see him that much, obviously, with the job that he's had working with us, but good to see him back. And with so many moments that we had with him, obviously, on game day. It's the best.
Loves this school.
By Florida State. I'll take Florida State. 31.
Getting him back on campus, being able to be a part of our victory walk with the past players and the night before, him talking with the guys, there at the hotel later on that night. I mean, it was truly special and something that, for me personally, I'll always remember just because it's just a really great time with one of the icons of all of college football.
I knew Mike a long time ago, and Gus Marsan, he was at University of Central Florida, right around one end of where I lived. So I've watched him. They're good people. They got a terrific staff here.
When he was announced in front of the crowd, you felt the stadium shake. A wonderful tribute and just a celebration for his impact, for his time here at Florida State, and then what he's meant to really all of college football. For just who he is and what he's all about, and to be able to get him back home and for him to be able to receive that reception was, I know it was great for our fan base, but also had to be pretty special for him.
This city loves him, this university loves him, but the reality is the entire state of Florida loves him. So it's my honor to present the Governor's Medal of Freedom to our great football player, great football coach, and great personality who's been really great for the game of college football, Lee Corso. There you go.
Oh man, it's unbelievable. Thanks to the governor and first lady for honoring me. But it meant most to me, of all things, my family was here. My sons, my daughters, my granddaughters were all watching it.
To see, one of the all-time greats, connect with, from the past, connect with the present. I know it was a great experience for each and every one of them to be able to sit with him, and obviously a tremendous blessing and something they'll probably remember forever.
Skull Nose! This is my uniform, 1958. National champion, Florida State! National champions, Florida State Seminoles, my school!
I owe Florida State an awful lot in my life. I would not be where I had gone without Florida State, without Betsy Youngblood, my wife.
Some fights never end at the whistle. For Richie Leonard, October means more than football. It means fighting for the one who fought for him. His mother's battle with breast cancer reshaped his why. And now, every act of service is a tribute to her strength and a message to others still fighting theirs.
So this weekend in Tampa first, we're going to the Moffitt Cancer Center. We're going to give out care packages to some of the cancer patients there. And I chose Moffitt specifically because, one, it's a great facility, one of the best cancer treatment places in America. And two, that's where my mom went. That's where she did her chemotherapy and all her treatment down at Moffitt.
I think that giving back to people and what have you, it makes people feel special just to know that somebody cares and somebody cares enough to give them, to give them anything. When you're sitting there hooked up to those machines and that literal poison running through you, just having a good pair of headphones to just drown out the noise and drown out everything is like everything. We have our Tackle Breast Cancer mug, and then on the other side, the Richie H. Leonard, the Fourth Foundation supports the fight. And they match our bags, and they match our journals. And again, just wanted to be able to give something to someone that can, brighten their day and make them feel better. As somebody who fought through this, as a survivor, going through all of that, just to know that somebody cares enough to even come and say hello, it brightens somebody's day. These people really, they saved my life. I truly feel that if it was not for them, that I might not be here.
I remember she'd come to my games on Saturdays and wouldn't even be able to stay after. She'd get on the road to drive down to Tampa to get ready to do chemo the next day. So yeah, Moffitt definitely holds a special place in our family. So yeah.
This is Richie, and Richie and his mom, Krishanda actually was a patient with us, and they just want to get back to patients today.
You're welcome.
You got a miracle too.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Good, isn't he?
Yes, he is all the time.
How you doing?
Good.
I'm Richie.
Ava, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Here you go.
Thank you so much.
No
That's
problem.
so kind. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Thank you guys.
No problem. I'm Richie. Nice to meet you.
Hey Richie. Oh, okay. This is you?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for your support.
Oh yeah.
Oh, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
there's some goodies in there for you. Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
No more.
It does brighten my day to see a young star making it through.
And what's your favorite football team?
FSU.
Yeah, there we go.
Hi, I'm Krishanda.
This is my mom, Krishanda.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I play football at Florida State.
Oh.
Yeah. And my mom, she was actually a patient here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we came here today just to give out some care packages, some goodies.
Thank you so very much. That was nice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
Oh, yeah.
It's a beautiful thing that you're doing.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. So the care packages are completely built by my mom. Not necessarily built by, but going through the process of deciding we wanted to do this, she just started naming a lot of things that, you know, she wished she had or things that really helped her out throughout her whole process while she was down there. I remember her saying during treatment, her feet would get really cold for some reason. So we got blankets and fuzzy socks. You know, we got something for them to read, books or like a Kindle type of thing, headphones, or, you know, if they just want to listen to music or need to talk on the phone in a room full of people while they're doing chemo. So things like that. Yeah.
Best places to be right here.
Exactly. You know what? You stay positive, and I'm not giving up.
Absolutely.
So,
That's right.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you so much. Yay.
It's great that you're doing this.
Oh,
It
yeah.
really is.
Thank you so much.
Everybody appreciates it.
Thank you so much. In Tallahassee, at Florida
Oh,
State.
Tallahassee.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's a long way from here.
Yeah. I chose to come down here. My mom, she was a breast cancer patient here. Yeah, she rang the bell 4 years ago today, 2 days ago.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You had been planning this out for a while. What is it like to finally have this day happen?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. Like you said, we've been planning it out for a while so to finally see it come to fruition is really cool to see.
Why did you want to do this?
Mainly because of my mom. Being able to give back to a place that's done so much for me and my family is just a wonderful feeling.
What does this place mean to you?
Oh, this place means a lot to me. It's very special to me and my family. This place saved my mom's life, so being able to do my small part and come put some smiles on some faces today is a wonderful feeling.
So tomorrow is the breast cancer walk. It's a Making Strides walk, and we've been participating in it since anytime he's had a bye week over these past 4 years. And that's what we're doing. We're making strides trying to find a cure for this horrible disease.
We're about a mile into the breast cancer walk. Great turnout, people all around. Mom,
Yes, sir.
we are about a mile and a half in. How you feeling?
I feel amazing. This is great. I'm glad everybody was able to join us. For him to be able to come here and do this, like it really, like I say, it just melts my heart because it's his bye week. He could have been anywhere. He could have been like, Mom, I'm going on vacation. No, he wanted to come. He wanted to come and go give back to Moffitt. He wanted to come and do the walk, and everything just kind of lined up perfectly for him to be able to do that.
We are coming up on the finish line. Yes, we did.
My thing was, don't let this interrupt your life. It was tough for me. I would have my chemo on Monday. I would try to build up as much strength as I can so that Friday we can be on the way to the game, wherever it was going to be that weekend. And then game on Saturday. And he doesn't even know, like there were a couple games where I almost passed out. But I wouldn't have changed it for the world. There's nowhere else in the world that I would have rather been than there. And the one game I had to miss is because I had surgery. And I was so upset, but that was the one time that I had to miss a game. And it literally broke my heart not being able to be there. But since he was 3 years old, when he first started playing sports, we've never missed anything, nothing. He's an offensive lineman, right? So he's a protector, right? He's guarding quarterback, he's protecting, and we know that O-line, they don't get the shine that the other positions get, right? But that's him. He's the one that's always there for people. He wants to make sure that everybody is good, that everybody has everything that they need, and that is really a testament to who he is and what he does and the core of who he is. He truly is just extremely humble, and he really, sometimes I wonder, like game day, I'm like, are you excited? And he's like, yes, Mom, I'm excited. Like he holds it all in. And it's just amazing to me, just the things that he has accomplished.
When anybody speaks to Richie Leonard, you think of that word service. And, it doesn't matter, what the cause is. If he has a chance to make an impact on others, he's going to invest his time. He's going to, bring all of his spirit and truly bring joy to a situation. But, specifically when it comes to breast cancer awareness and the situation with his mom and her fight in that battle, and just to see something so personal to him and something that, that he wants to make an impact. He wants to help. And, when you take something that is personal and so moving for an individual, you just see it go to another level. And Richie has a wonderful heart, and he wants to be somebody that makes an impact. And just when you feel his passion, especially about this area, it really is special.
It's awesome having my mom at every game. It's really a blessing that she's able to do that and is willing to do that. I know everyone isn't as fortunate to be in that situation, but it's a great situation for me. I love it when she's able to make every game. It really hits home for me. You know what I mean? And I always know where she's sitting at. So yeah.
In a season of tests, moments of brilliance still rise. Against Virginia, Randy Pittman became only the third Seminole to record a rushing, passing, and receiving touchdown in one game.
It definitely felt great to be back. Having that moment was obviously a tremendous feeling, just to help the team, just gives ourselves a chance and be able to be a part of that opportunity that we had.
Randy's a tremendous athlete, and he can do a lot of things. I remember watching him in high school and just could do it all. And as you come into college and be able to showcase his route running ability, his toughness as a blocker, and what he does with the ball in his hands as post catch, or in the situation of being able to run it, being able to play the wildcat position is something that he's taken really well to, and then also being able to throw the ball. It was I thought a great plan from Coach Malzahn and putting him in those positions, and then Randy being able to execute in those moments. Randy's a special talent, and he really, his versatility is what makes him great. He's a tremendous competitor, and he embraces the work that's necessary to be able to take on all those different roles. You never know in a game plan that each of those situations will show up, and but you have to be ready to answer the call when your number's called, and that's something that I think Randy has done a great job of, and obviously it showed up there in the Virginia game, and he was able to make a big impact for us because of just his preparation.
I think the positives from that game is just we did respond. It took us a while, but like I said, we leaned on each other and we depended on each other, and we gave ourselves a real chance. This team it's really a brotherhood. We spend a lot of time with each other outside of football, so we're just going to continue to lean on each other.
When the team travels 2,500 miles for kickoff, the climb starts days before the first whistle. The equipment crew keeps the operation moving. The first to arrive, the last to leave. From Doak to Stanford, every player's routine depends on their precision, their pride, their grind.
I'm Jason Bazin, Assistant Athletic Director for Equipment Operations at Florida State University. My day-to-day is overseeing the football equipment room. Got 2 full-time assistants and an intern just for football. And then we have about 18 to 20 student managers. Each full-time person, one's assigned to the offensive side of the ball, one's assigned to the defensive side of the ball, and one oversees special teams, just to make sure that everything is in check.
We handle
day-to-day operations with practice equipment needs, game day prep each and every week, anticipate needs from different departments, and just try to stay on top of our inventory as well as all protective equipment.
We're getting shoulder pad tape ready. We use the shoulder pad tape to hold down the jerseys onto the shoulder pads.
We start our days early. We are in that equipment room getting ready for practice, or we're getting a head start on something that's going on this week, whether it's inventory or just regular house cleaning or management. We are those go-to guys.
After the Pitt game, we were actually packing the truck pretty early. Sunday was a really big day for us, especially with going to California, the truck leaving as early as it does. It's kind of just all hands on deck, get everything done, efficiently, effectively, and just get it on the truck as early as we can.
After every game, the first thing we're doing is we're washing all the uniforms, getting those ready for the next day, and then the next day we'll come in, we sort through all the clothes, hang all that stuff up, we'll make checklists where we'll check off each individual's items, and if it's a road game, we're putting them in the trunks, trying to get everything packed up, and by Wednesday, we're on the road.
It's a lot of just trying to sit there and think about what we need on a home game, or what we need even if it's just a short drive to that other school down the road, and trying to take that and continue that operation even though it's across, over to the West Coast.
There's a lot of issues that come up and a lot of things that we have to problem solve, and I guess that's part of the job. It's when those issues come up, you're supposed to be prepared for them. So, that's why we take a 18-wheeler, it's extra shoulder pads, extra helmets.
And if you come back here, you can see every player that has the communication system in their helmets, they each have a backup helmet.
Be prepared and just know that when the issues come up, it's how you handle them. It's not always the issue, it's how you handle them and how you react to them.
They're so very critical. The man hours, the sacrifice of time. Jason Baisden is as good as there is, and his staff. I mean, just the way that they support him, the way they support this team, the countless hours that they work to just make sure that everything's right. And when you have to go across the country, or even in years past, go across, go to a different part of the world, it takes months of anticipation, and I think they do an outstanding job when it comes to it.
We try to make it so it's as similar to the setup as we have here. We have the offense and defense set up in their own spaces in locker order, so they're around their teammates, around the people they are with every day.
You can see chairs set out, name tags with other clothes being hung, and this is just a way for us to give them a home game feel on an away game.
It's pretty important. I think it's more of a mentality thing. You want those coaches and those players to come in that locker room, and even though it's in different environment, the goal and the mission is still the same.
We always find the door that exits to the field on a road game and make sure that our Love It decal's up, and we also have a motto each year, and this year's motto is Win Today, so we find the most open space in the locker room where the most people can see it and make sure we have a Win Today decal put up in each locker room that we visit.
It's one of my favorite moments because you're in a foreign place, and you see the work, the preparation. It's something that I hope our players don't ever take for granted, because it took the sacrifice of others to make sure that they could come in and truly have a focus on the things that they need to do to prepare for the game.
It's a lot of time management, but it's also a lot of passion. Your dedication comes from what you want to do and how you want to see people grow, and how these coaches are on the field trying to get these athletes better is the same as our full-time staff with these students that we have. At the end of the day, you build a lot of camaraderie, whether it's with these other departments or these students or these athletes, and it's a bond you can't break.
The equipment really does take a team. You can't just do it by yourself. And for us, for example, our students are a lifeline. We can't do what we do without our students.
Obviously, it can be hard in the process and during the days of long hours and all this, but there's just nothing like the atmosphere of being on the sideline as a student.
You find something you love to do, and You gotta be happy with what you're doing. You gotta look forward to coming to work every day. I enjoy football. I enjoy the coaches I meet, but most importantly, I enjoy being around the team.
You can tell he truly cares. And he truly cares about his students, he cares about his staff, he cares about this team, and he cares about this university, and that's where it really kind of starts from.
I'm around our equipment staff every day, and so I see the care and the pride that they take, the intentionality that they bring to just make it right, and to make sure that we're doing all the things that we can to help put our players in the best position to go be successful, and regardless of where we have to go, I mean they're gonna make sure that standard's upheld.